So in the book of James chapter 1 verse 2, it says, "Count it all joy, brothers and sisters, when you go through different kind of trials, because the test of your faith produces steadfastness, and let steadfastness produce its effect, so that you may be complete, lacking nothing." And chapter 5 it says, "And if anyone lacks wisdom, let him ask from the God who gives without reproach." And when you ask God, ask with with no doubting. For anyone who doubts is like a wave in the sea that is being swayed, and whoever asks in a doubting heart will not receive. So sometimes we go through problems in life, we go through situations, we go through hard situations, through hard challenges, to a point that you feel like questioning God, you feel like questioning yourself. When you go through situation in life, whenever you go through challenges in life, you don't have to question God. You have to learn the lessons from whatever you are going through. You have to be strong. Learn from whatever you are going through, because God is trying to teach you something. He's trying to make you strong, because God is preparing you for something great. And that's why you have to go through that challenge, that situation that you are going through, so that you may learn something, so that you may be strong, because He's preparing you for something great. So whenever you go through a challenge in life, whenever you go through a situation in life, you don't have to question God. You don't have to question yourself that, why am I going through this? And I'm praying God every day. God is preparing you for something great. So you have to learn from whatever you are going through. You have to be strong from whatever you are going through and learn something, because before God gives us whatever we want, because whatever we are praying through, we have to go through series of challenges, because He's preparing us, He's making us strong. Because before we get that thing that we need, we have to be strong. Because God may not, you may pray God today to give you what you want, but His answer might not be immediately. Sometimes he might tell you wait, and in the process of waiting, you might go through a lot of things, to a point that you feel like questioning God. But you don't have to question God. God is preparing you. God is preparing that right answer for you. So whenever you're going through a lot of challenge in life, you don't have to question yourself. You don't have to question God. Endure it, feel it, learn from whatever you are going through, because God is preparing you. God is preparing the right answer for you. He might tell you wait, but His answer is going to be worthy. So sometimes we go through series of challenges, we go through a lot of things in life, to a point that we give up on ourselves. We don't need to give up on ourselves. The challenges, the trials that come our way is meant us to be steadfast, is meant to make us steadfast, is meant to make us strong, to make us to learn something from it. So by the time we're getting that answer from God, it's going to be worth it. We are going to tell ourselves, God knew the reason why I had to go through whatever I was going through. So if you are going through a challenge today, read that book of James chapter 1 to 12. In the whole of James, it's talk about faith. So if you're going through that challenge, don't give up on yourself. God is preparing you for something great. The answer might not be yes today. It might be, the answer might be wait, and you have to wait. And in the process of that waiting, you are going to go through a lot of challenges. You're going to go through a lot of trials, but you don't have to give up on yourself. Keep praying and trusting God. Keep praying with no doubt, because if you doubt, you are not going to get that answer. You have to be strong, learn something, be strong, and know that God is going to answer when the right time comes, and His answer is going to be worth it. You might ask yourself, you might tell yourself, why? The moment He gives you that answer, you're going to tell yourself, that is the reason why I had to go through this, because His answer is going to be worth it.